So who in Chicago did spark controversy?
Money Mustafi.
This is ugly music. I feel ugly when I play it. I feel ugly when I hear it. I don't want to have to play this. I want a fucking world out there that's sane, that's just, that's moral, doesn't beat their children, doesn't rape women, doesn't kill for skin color. I want that world, but I don't have it. And until then, this is the only way I feel. This fucking ugly shit.
White Americans and sort of upper class Americans are born with this like level of privilege. Racetraitor was about saying we reject that. We will be treasonous to privilege and hierarchy. So we are literally going to bite the hand that feeds.
A typical Racetraitor show would consist of 20 minutes of noise and Money Mustafi getting frothingly upset at the mouth.
So we'd say things like, you guys are a bunch of privileged crackers. And then if anybody clapped for it, I'd say things like, don't clap, that's just you feeling like somehow you've done something by agreeing with a statement. That's not an action. We'd attack the people that even agreed with us in the audience.
The point was just to get people talking, to kind of, shake people awake.
Yeah, that was totally our approach. Super confrontational, piss people off, get people angry, total assholes.
Okay, if we're assholes, if we're as confrontational as possible, people will be forced to have these conversations about race and class and other power dynamics.
It's an industrial complex where the entire production of it makes billions and billions of dollars for this world, for this American economy. And it's all on the backs of African people. It's all on the backs of African people. And we benefit from it.
We'd argue for 2 hours after we played out in the parking lot.
The entire show is literally shut down and stopped. People just broke out in a conversation.
Whether people agreed with the approach or not, I think they accomplished part of the goal, which was just simply to get people to pay attention.
It does provoke discussion. So that's what we really tried to do the first couple of years of the band.
I don't think they were encouraging discussion. I think they were just being dicks.
Their delivery, I just couldn't. I thought it was so obnoxious. Not even like a funny, good obnoxious, but just like yelling at people and stuff like that and being like, they wanted to be like confrontational. It was like a shtick.
Being called a honky, being told that I'm overprivileged because I'm white, when I know the singer's going to a private college and, driving a nice car, and I was working my ass off and seeing nothing for it, hearing stuff like that, yeah, that bothered me.
We are privileged. We're not saying you're evil. We're saying acknowledge it's there and do something with it.
I felt that they were sometimes doing stuff in a way that pushed people away, and I was about bringing people to us. You know what I mean?
In some ways, we said things that were wrong. We maybe alienated kids from a white working class background too much.
I never really got into all the drama that surrounded them, but I loved their music. Their music was brutal, man.
Racetraitor started as like a grindcore band. To then they started playing like moshy hardcore. And that appealed to more people.
When they first started, I hated them. I remember we were at a show and we were sitting in the back like, dude, we should drag these dudes off stage and beat them. By the end of it, he'd pretty much trimmed out all the annoying stuff and was just getting right to the point. I went from being like, I want to kill these dudes to being like, I can honestly, those dudes are my friends. And I totally back them to this day.
Racetraitor really created a forum to have these conversations that I would never have imagined a hardcore music scene to carry.